Hi there, and welcome to Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Happy 2021. I think that everybody is very happy to be starting this brand new year. And I'm here today to do your January 2021 reading. If you haven't done so already, I encourage you to take a look at your yearly overview reading. I've already posted the readings for all of the signs for the entire year. And you'll see that when I do this reading, the card that I am putting as the overall energy for the month is the card that came out for each sign for that particular month, okay? And for that, I'm using the Good Tarot deck by Collette and Reid. The actual spread this month, as I'm trying to save a bit of time, because, putting out the yearlies, it kind of put me behind. And so I don't want to, to take too long to post the January one. So I'm going to be doing the half spread instead of the full Celtic cross. So you'll see that it's just the center of the spread, really just to save a bit of time for this month of January. For February, I'll go back to the normal readings. And for the reading this month, I'm using my new deck, which I'm absolutely in love with right now, the Light Seers Tarot deck by Chris Ann. And then I'll be pulling one oracle card from the Sacred Traveler deck by Denise Lynn. Okay, just remember these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate. The only way to get a truly personalized reading would be to order a private reading from me. If you're interested in that, you can find all the information about how to do that in the description box below this video. Also, I'd encourage you to, if you're on TikTok, you can find me there at Changing Phases Tarot. And there I put out shorter videos. I put out different types of videos, more love-focused, more life path or career focused. So look for me there. I look forward to connecting with you on there as well. Okay, so I will stop for now and we'll see each of the signs in a second for your reading. Hi Sagittarius, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your reading. So we'll start off with the Three of Water, or the Three of Cups. This is your overall energy for the month. And this was when I did the yearly spread, the card that came out for the month of January. So if you haven't already watched that, go ahead, go take a look at it, because I went through and pulled one card for each month of the year. But it's a card of celebration. You could be dealing with a water sign individual, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it is in general, it's thought of as being a card of enjoying the, relationships that you have with other people, enjoying the company of others, getting together with friends, celebrating, it can just be getting together and going out for a drink, that type of small celebration to, an even larger celebration, such as news of an engagement, news of a pregnancy, news of a birth of a child. This can be a wedding, like a wedding celebration. So could go either way here, but it's a very upbeat energy, right? An energy of really celebrating things going on in your life, but also the people that you have around you. Now, as we go through your spread, you have at the center, which is just beautiful, so the center and then the crossing card, you have two aces. Okay, you have the Ace of Cups and you have the Ace of Swords. And I think it's so interesting the way that the Ace of Swords is depicted. I love this deck. This is my new favorite deck. I probably say that every time I get a new deck, but this, for right now, I just think it's so beautiful, the artwork. Okay, but Ace of Cups, as the center card. This is, aces are blessings from the universe. They're the universe extending out this wonderful new offer. They're also yes cards. So if there's anything that you've been waiting for an answer on, whether this is in, your relationship sort of field or work, there are two big yeses sitting at the center of your spread. Ace of Cups is water energy. So much like I said over here with the Three of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be dealing with somebody from one of those signs. Crossed by air energy, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And whereas the Ace of Cups is like that, it's a beautiful sort of offering of love. It has to do with emotions and fulfillment, can be a new relationship starting up. The Ace of Swords is like that new thinking or new way of viewing something. It can be having that epiphany, that sort of aha moment about something, clarity coming in. You know, all of a sudden things make sense. So this could be to do with, again, either a relationship or this, if this is a job offer. I mean, the Ace of Cups, it can be, you know, this new offering that brings you great joy, but it could be like a job offering that's something that you've always wanted to do. And so you're very happy about that. If it's a relationship, it's a very, you know, obviously loving, also asking you to kind of open yourself up to this new relationship. And then there's like a coming together of heart and mind here with the two of these cards together. And that comes through as well in a couple of the other cards. But the Temperance card, especially in this deck, because usually the Temperance card, we think of it as being like taking that middle ground, right? It's that middle path. It's the everything in moderation. So all areas of our life coming into balance, right? So balancing of our work with our relationships, our home life with our work life. But it's also about alchemy and you know, creating something beautiful out of these opposing energies. And in this particular deck, there's a big focus on, you know, this balancing out or coming together of two opposing energies, a masculine and feminine energy here. And then, you know, the beautiful kind of connection or relationship that comes of that. So there is this coming together of, could be two very different types of people, personalities, you know, this head or heart type of energy, masculine, feminine, you know, and I'm not saying that it has to be, if you're in a same-sex relationship, I'm not saying it has to be a masculine, feminine one. It's just, you know, the two opposing energies, two different people kind of coming together and forming a very beautiful partnership, relationship. Now, more water energy in the recent past with the Knight of Cups. So this is another reference to, you know, possibly a relationship starting in, this new offer of love coming in. And this Knight of Cups, he's the, you know, like the knight in shining armor. He's Prince Charming. He's very romantic, obviously, as the Knight of Cups, water energy. He is very loving and romantic. And it's interesting that he's, in this deck, he's depicted as being more like brunette. He has darker hair. I usually think of him as like a lighter type complexion, but anyway. So you might be dealing with somebody who has a darker complexion. In this deck, he's also shown as having lots of tattoos on his arms. So this person that you're with might also have tattoos, but he comes with bearing a gift, right? Bearing an offering. And an offering of love or a relationship, or an offer that's going to bring you great happiness. Because knights, that's what they do, right? The knights in the tarot, they go off on quests, they bring back gifts and offers. So this could be this offering coming in here, or it might have already, for some of you, it might have already come in. It does sit in the recent past. Now, crowning you, message from your higher self, you have this beautiful completion card. This is Major Arcana number 21. And it's the World. It's, you know, an ending, a particularly long chapter in your life coming to an end. It can be, you know, actually the world itself. So you may be traveling, you know, going to different places across the world, although at this particular time, I don't know how realistic that is, but it's, you know, it is more generally, it's a completion, a closing out of a particular chapter. So if you've been single for quite a long time and you're now, you know, accepting this offer of love, you're opening yourself up to that. You're closing out the chapter of you, you know, being single, leading that type of lifestyle. It's also, you know, it is a card of successfully completing, so success going along with that. But endings, and endings that bring in new beginnings, because after the World card, the Major Arcana goes back around to the Fool, right? Goes back around to the 0, and we have a brand new cycle starting up. A different cycle, you know, but a brand new cycle starting up in your life. And more reference to the balance, right? I was saying we have this sort of head and mind, or heart and mind, excuse me, and we have, you know, the balancing of these opposing energies, we have more balance with the Six of Pentacles. And, you know, this is earth energy, and earth energy, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, but it's a balance, right? The six is a card of balance. It's a card of give and take. It's a card of, you know, equality, giving and taking equally in a relationship. If this is in a job, then there's, you know, a balancing out of your finances. There's a very balanced approach to sort of the work that you do versus the money that you earn. So there's fairness involved, right? This isn't you putting in extra hours and killing yourself at work and not seeing the pay. No, this is you receiving, you know, in accordance with kind of the effort that you put in. So a very balanced give and take type of energy. And going back to your overall energy of the Three of Water, there's celebrations. So for some of you, you could be celebrating this, you know, new relationship. This could be evolving, closing out one cycle. You could be getting engaged. You could be getting married. Yeah, I mean, it looks like there's just such balanced energy. There are new beginnings. I mean, you have, you know, this closing out of a cycle, the two aces, which are brand new beginnings, right? This brand new, and it's this coming together of head and heart. Could be somebody who fulfills you both, you know, emotionally and intellectually. This is somebody who is, you know, brings a lot more to the table than just an offer of love, right? They're very smart. They kind of challenge you intellectually as well. And you have as your oracle card, Mystic Healer. It says healing energy flows through you. So let me find this in the guidebook, and let me see, where's my guidebook? Here we go. So Mystic Healer, this card says, inner and outer healing on all levels is occurring in your life. A situation, relationship, or physical challenge is being resolved. Have faith that it's happening. This is the time to find the source of challenges. Transform inner grievances. Do it now. You no longer need to carry it with you. You are a healing force for others, even if you're not aware of it. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know there are times when the traveler steps off the path to search for the Mystic Healer. The healer instructs that everything in nature has the intrinsic ability to restore itself and reminds you that you also have this powerful ability within you. For healing to occur on the outside, it's essential for healing to occur on the inner planes. To do this, meditate by visualizing a beautiful, vital future for yourself and trust that recovery is on the way. Past life issues may be emerging in order to be released. Mystic healers are working with you to resolve emotional and physical challenges. Be patient and have faith that beneath the surface, all is well. So, yeah, interesting. So there might be healing involved, and the Temperance card is this sort of, you know, balancing. It can be also a card of like divine timing, possibly delays with the Temperance card. So there could be some type of delay to heal, but you know, in general, this looks like a really beautiful reading for you. It looks like a great month. Could be, you know, the start of a new relationship. Could be taking a relationship to the next level. But there's balance coming in here, right? Definitely balance and an evening out of whether this is finances or just emotions, you know, in your life. It looks like a very good and balanced month for you. So I do hope that the messages have helped. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful month. Bye for now.